Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my minimalist morning routine. This is how I start my mornings off right, trying to practice as many healthy habits while enjoying a slow morning as I can. First thing I do when I get up is open up my blinds and go ahead and spend some time making my bed. I find that these small things done early in the morning not only help start my day off right and feeling like I've accomplished something early in the morning, but they also leave my space clean and tidy, and really this is just one of those habits I try to practice daily. After I finish making my bed, I usually hop back on top and snuggle up with my blanket to do my morning reading. On a typical morning, I try to read a chapter from the Bible just to kind of get my mind in the right headspace for the day, and really just practice some mindfulness early in the morning. And then after that, I'll usually switch over to the latest book I'm reading. Right now I'm going through the Little Book of Huguet, and I'm really enjoying it so far, really just talking about kind of cozy living and how that can help to generate more happiness in your life. It's a fun read and definitely a good way to start off the morning. After that, I usually try to spend a few minutes just quietly laying in bed, waking up, before going to change and get ready for the day. In terms of getting ready, one of the first things I do is put on a little bit of jewelry, usually just my little A necklace that I got off of one of my favorite shops on Etsy, and some earrings, and then I'll go ahead and wash my face, put on deodorant, and all that fun stuff. My routine here is pretty simple. Honestly, I just wash my face with water before putting on my moisturizer, and then around this time as well, I'll put on some music to listen to while getting ready. Once I've moisturized, I usually move on from there to makeup. I typically, on a given day, will wear BB cream, fill in my eyebrows, and put on some eyeliner and mascara. Depending on how fancy I'm feeling, occasionally I'll apply eyeshadow as well, and typically chapstick, but that's about the extent of my typical makeup routine. It's pretty simple. Moving on from makeup, I usually brush my teeth. Next, I have a bamboo toothbrush that I use to brush my teeth, and so far I found that it works pretty well. Now, after brushing my teeth, I'll usually do my hair next, and lately I've been trying to use heat protectant so that as I apply heat to my hair, hopefully it doesn't damage it too much. This is honestly one of my first times using it though, so I'm still kind of getting used to it. And after that, I usually curl my hair. My hair is naturally fairly wavy, but it kind of comes out messy curls, especially after I've slept on it for a night. I don't typically do my hair the day I shower, but the day afterwards I like to, just because I think that it looks cleaner, and I really like the way that my hair looks when it's done. At this point in my day, it's usually about 45 minutes to an hour after I've gotten up, and the next thing I usually do is make my smoothie. It consists of about a cup of spinach, cup of mango, a single banana, and some coconut water. I also have been putting some organic pine pollen powder in recently. Try saying that 3 times fast. But it's from one of my favorite brands, the Matcha Reserve, and they're all about some great adaptogens, and so I've been loving including that in my morning smoothie recently. Honestly, this is one of my favorite ways to have a green smoothie in the morning. It's delicious, sweet, and so long as you push everything down so that it blends well, it's a delicious smoothie, and my favorite way of having spinach in the morning. I usually make enough for both Christopher and I, so I just kind of divide it between the two of us evenly. We switched to using glass straws last year, and I absolutely love them. Haven't looked back since. Now, while I'm drinking my morning smoothie, what I'll typically do is plan out my day. I'll write all of my to-do things because I'm naturally quite a disorganized person and I'll 100% forget them. Important things if I don't. So I just kind of figure out what I need to do for the day, and then if I haven't finished my smoothie by that point, I'll also check my email before starting getting a handle on some of the more difficult tasks. Now, once I finish up with my smoothie, I usually move on to making an adaptogen hot chocolate using maitake powder and lion's mane powder, once again kindly sent to me by the Matcha Reserve. So I just start off with some almond milk and about 2 to 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder from Trader Joe's, and then I incorporate the lion's mane powder, about a teaspoon's worth, some vanilla extract, a little bit of maple syrup as well. I love using real maple syrup in all my recipes, and of course the maitake powders as well. These adaptogens are great for handling my stress levels, boosting my metabolism, all things which I need. And I love how creamy and foamy this amazing hot chocolate comes out, nice and warm, because I've usually warmed up the milk beforehand, and it is a delicious drink to start my morning. While I'm enjoying this, I'll just kind of finish up any email correspondence I had, discussion board posts, any kind of shorter, easier tasks before moving on to the harder stuff. Before I go ahead and dive into all of that as well, I do typically clean up my space. So I'll just do a little bit of a general tidying, especially in our living room area, because I like being able to have a clean space to work from. I'm also all about setting the mood, so I'll light some candles so that I can enjoy my time while I work. And at this point, my morning routine is pretty much over. I hope you enjoyed seeing this little glimpse into how I start off my mornings right and incorporate those healthy habits. If you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe down below. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.